Competition. Very simple. It's a culture of competition. Now, we know this in other terms. It's called a pecking order, okay? Where we're sizing up. Men are very good at sizing people up, and they'll just go, yeah, he's playing ball. He's not playing ball. Yeah, he's a pro. He's not a pro. AAA, farm system, Little League. Okay, we just do it. It's just our DNA. It's how we do things because male culture is very competitive. And see, here's the deal. When you have a competitive culture, which is neither good nor bad, it's how we attach to it. But on the downside of it, it creates winners and losers, right? So a culture of competition creates winners and losers. It also creates a culture where guys never talk about weaknesses because in a culture of winners, we only talk about our strengths. But here's reality, man. The problem is we lose some of the time, but we want to talk about that. And sometimes we're not always strong. In fact, sometimes we hit these points of weakness in life just because it is life and earth, and we have weaknesses that we never talk about in this culture of competition because if we show where we might be losing in life or some of the weaknesses that we have just because we're human beings and we're not always winning and strong, that then we'll be rejected. So you see this in evidence in how men connect with each other. When I meet a man, or usually when a man meets, one of the first questions is, what do you? Right, because what are we doing? We're sizing him up. We want to see what he does. We want to see how much money he makes. We want to see what kind of car he could potentially drive. And then he hands you the card, and it says Bob and Associates, global networking company. Okay, when the reality is Bob works out of his garage and his wife's his assistant. Okay, but we got a posture, we got a peacock. Why? Because we're competing for limited business and resources, but we're out there like that. And so the first thing that culture kind of drives us to, because we're taking pride in our possessions and our achievements and the things that we see, is it creates a male friendship culture of competition.